Hello, welcome to today's Q&A and update for Avazoo Worldwide Holdings. My name is Sean Hoover, and I am the Operations Oversight Director for Avazoo, filling in for Dave for a few minutes. He's going to be joining us. He just is taking care of a couple things for the company. So for today, it's Wednesday, April 12th, and we're going to go through some updates here in a minute, and then we can do some Q&A. While Dave is just wrapping up with his other issues, we are going to just take you through the new website and show you the AAP Avazoo Associate Program. And let me go ahead and share screen. All right. Do it this way. There we go. Okay, so if we go to avazoo.com, you'll notice that we are modifying the site. Come in to the site, we've got call to actions that have been moved up. The info right at the start. We're finding that there's a lot of people out there that don't scroll through. They don't like to read. They're just on a mission. I want to purchase a ticket and be done. So we've modified the flow a little bit to make it easier for those individuals. And then we still have the information available for those that would like to know everything, learn everything they can. So as we scroll down, just bear with me. As we scroll down, you'll notice also we've added back in some imagery that lends credibility. We've had some assessments and just we found that this is kind of one of the missing pieces. So we've added in our chairman of the board, which is Dr. Hans Reinisch. He is the former head of EMI Records. He is actually friends with Jay Leno. You can see some other images with him, John Sakata at the Blue Man Group. This individual knows pretty much every celebrity out there. He is a phenomenal asset to Avazoo as our chairman of the board. And then we've also moved some of the imagery for Rashad Jennings. He is our host, and he's a former NFL player. He played for the Jacksonville Jaguars, the New York Giants, and one other team. And then he also is the winner of season 26 of Dancing with the Stars. So the celebrity aspect as well there. And then as we just scroll down, we've moved some of the other content around a little bit and just made it a little bit, made the flow a little bit easier for the average person. Notice that we still have the links for both of who will it help and what you can do to win. We've moved up the testimonials, and you can see each pip here represents a testimonial. So we have got quite a few testimonials loaded on the system, and then it continues on. So we haven't necessarily removed a lot of the information. We've just made the flow a little bit different and made the flow a little bit easier for the average person. So just real quickly show you the rest. We've got the member ticket, the associate ticket, VIP, and we've got some videos. And then we're down at the bottom of the form or bottom of the website. That is where we're at right now with the website. We're excited to see the metrics on this. We've got heat maps on this, which basically allow us to determine where a person stops scrolling, how long they're on a certain section. Really helps us optimize the site itself to see what works and what doesn't work. And we're, as you can see, relying on that information to just optimize as best we can to make the conversion rate as high as possible. The AAP program, Avazoo Associate Program, we've also worked on that site. So this would be You can see it's very similar to a person's landing page. We've got the profile image, which in this case, it's for Avazoo, so Avazoo administration. But as you scroll down, we've got the Google Translator. So if English isn't your primary or native language, you're able to change the entire site into your language. The only aspect that doesn't get changed is if it's an image, Google Translate won't change the language that the image has on it. Or if it is a recording of video, that can be modified in YouTube itself. So as you can see, you go through, it talks a little bit about Avazoo, our mission, our causes, how it works. For the AAP program, here's an example. So for an associate, the associate program, a business would apply, and then once approved, they have access to print banners, placards, decals, like this is a decal or a skin for their gas pump, where a person pumping gas could scan this QR code and purchase a ticket. If that ticket is, or when that ticket is fully paid, we get the payload back from the payment processing that it's purchased. The business that is related to that QR code, it's their referral ID that is associated with the purchase of the ticket. Not only do they get a revenue from each purchase, they also receive free entries. Another nice aspect about that is if you as a distributor refers a business, when the business's referral ID is used to make a purchase, the business gets the 15 free entries, but you also get the 15 free entries. So there's a good incentive for distributors to go out and sign up businesses for the AAP program. Also, if the $1 billion winner comes from a AAP referral code, the business is awarded $250,000, and the company matches that for the distributor that referred the business. If one of the $1 million second prize winners is from the business's referral ID or QR code, the business receives $50,000, and the distributor that referred the business, Avazoo matches that, and they receive $50,000. So it really incentivizes our distributors to go out and market this program to the businesses in their community. As far as cost, as far as setup, very minimal. The business can download the content to print and then just find a place to put that. And very, very simple for the business to do. They don't collect funds. They don't collect money of any kind. Everything is done on the purchaser side using their app when they scan the QR code. So this goes into the advantages of the AAP program to the business. And you can see we've got call to actions. Once again, if business just wants to get
just so you know, Sean, we're rewrite. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, and I appreciate you jumping in. I'm here to help. Hi guys, welcome to the call. Sorry I'm late. I was stuck on a call trying to book flights into Mumbai with Delta Airlines. Thank you for coming on, Sean. So I don't know exactly what you got up to, so hang with me for a second so I don't duplicate things. So guys, what I want to do quickly this morning, I want to hit about 3 or 4 things right off the bat. So number one, don't forget ticket sales are open. And if you are, doing what you can in the competition, ticket sales count each day. We've noticed ticket sales have dropped off from our core group of people. So we completely understand you want to be comfortable, but the MasterCard, Visa card payment system and the NFT payment system is operational, is working all around the world. And we haven't had any issues in the last few days, actually the last week or so. So I want you guys to know that that is wide open. Also, I want to let you know that I didn't mention it because most probably my coughing and everything else, what was going on, that any new person comes in now will still be able to be in the round robin. Now, I want to protect my core people. That's you guys. So what does it mean, the difference? Well, the difference is the amount of people that come in to the program will be the amount of people you have in your round robin. Let me explain that, because that sounds a little confusing, and because I have this weird accent and you guys perhaps don't understand it. So what I'm trying to say is, for people that started on Monday into the AAP, you've got approximately 20 days, is it the 10th through whatever that date is? If you guys going to do your postings each and every day, then I'm going to look at it. Remember, it's all in my control to somewhat. I don't want to sound like, you know, I'm able to do anything, because I'm not. I do have to have things done. But some of you are going to make some incredible comments. So when you go into the round robin, I don't have to give you just one spot when it comes around to you. I can say, look, you went up and beyond, and I can give you 2 spots. You went out and sold some tickets to other people, got into the round robin. Hey, I can give you another spot. But I want the people that come in have the same opportunity. Your friends, your family right now that want to buy the tickets, I want them to be able to get into the round robin. Look, the round robin is not a greedy thing. Okay, a lot of people disappeared. I mean, I know names what get on our calls week after week. You're the core people. Then all of a sudden, when they felt like they weren't getting in the round robin, they disappeared. They've all come back to life. It's amazing. We brought back life. How's that? So bottom line to the deal is, I want you to do the same now. You've got approximately to the end of the month, the people that purchase that ticket that are out there, they have the opportunity now to go into the round robin. Any new people, get them onto the calls in the morning with Hawk, and so they can learn about it. They can go into the round robin. There's 50 million people. There's a lot of people to go out there. And listen, you if you don't quite grasp this, let's just say you get one AAP program from our email contact that goes out and signs up. They come into the program and they have 30 stores or 300 stores or 3,000 stores. Every time a person walks in that store and purchases a ticket, you get 15 free entries. If that's the winning ticket in the store gets $250,000. You get $250,000 as well. If it's a second place and it gets 50, remember, we match the bonus. So what you guys want is from our email campaigns, what are going out right now today, and same with the corporate and same with the co-branded, you want them to fall under you. But at the same time, hopefully you would want them to fall under your friends and family. So you need to get them in, get them signed up so that they can benefit as well, and it'll become one big family. So guys, don't forget that. So let's do a couple of things. I do have Carol on the call and I have Justin. So the first thing what we're going to do is that we do want to, for you to understand how the program is doing and why we're getting you guys to go up and beyond. So just, if you come on with me first, that most probably is the best. So we want to talk about the banners, and we want to go through the banners, how they're being posted. So guys, we're doing a lot of testing. Hold on one second. Let me just grab this other right here. Hold on one, Justin. If you can explain how the banner goes, that'd be a great start.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I mean, we've been testing pretty much all aspects of the new banners, everything from obviously the AAP and corporate loyalty banners to even like the geolocation and proximity banners that we're going to be using. So, so yeah, it's been pretty good. So far, we've had some issues that we fixed. And are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that. That was down on
no
Airline's calling back, and I'm just going to take care of it for me. So what I wanted to do, guys, is this. So inside the banner, I mean, we're really, really excited what we're doing right now inside the banner. And again, your testing is going to make all the difference. So I'm opening up right now. If I can get this to open. BlueStack. So it's just opening up. By the way, guys, one of the things we have done inside, let me get you the right page. Forgive me. I've got so many windows open, guys, but we've got a new page on our Avazoo site. So I'll go through this here with you in a couple of minutes, but I want to go through the banner part first so you guys know what's going on inside the banner. So we have been working diligently in the last most probably month and a half going through the banner to make sure we have the right location. So what I'm going to show you right now, Justin, do you actually have my banner located in here yet or not?
Yes, you should be able to see your unique banner there inside the.
Okay. So right now, guys, what's going to happen? This is an emulator, obviously. So this banner, hello, Dave. And
do you want to share your screen?
Oh, I'm not sharing it?
No, I don't see it.
How's that?
Yes, it's coming up now. Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Perfect. Okay, so guys, right now, this banner's in here. If you open up your apps anywhere in here, you will see the other banners that's needed. What you won't see is the banner I've got right there, unless you're within 10 kilometers of me. So if you're close to me, like Deanna, then you may see that where you can see that banner. So guys, this is now all operational. When I go back to this is how it's put together. Now, we tested this morning with Sylvia and Daniel, and we're still looking for some other tests around the world. We'll most probably reach out to you as well, Kelly. So what we do is we put in the longitude and latitude line, and then we come down here, and if it stays as a feature, and Justin, tell me if we're off on this, because I know somebody was going to change. If it stays as a feature, that means it will be, the banner will post anywhere in the world when you open up the app. If it's international, then it will save internationally to the areas of what you've got. So in other words, we put in the latitude and the longitude line, obviously the start date, end date, etc., etc. Then we come in here and we put in 10 kilometers or whatever the number is. We can go out 50 kilometers, 100 kilometers, whatever we want to do. That is how it works. So some of you now will start to see some new banners that represent what Kimberly does. Now, if you don't know what Kimberly does by now, end of the shift reports, Beverly, let me find a report. So Beverly right now is reporting on, so if I show you that, Beverly is now reporting on in progress on the research, sent to Deanna for Larks to follow up the instructions, This is the end of the report. So at the current time, what she's focusing on right now is Africa, Uganda AIDS shortage, and obviously these different things. So let's say you live in Kenya, okay, and there's livestock for the farmers. What's going to happen now inside that banner starting this weekend? What will happen is they will have only see the livestock banner so that we can spread the word about what's going on and how they can do it. This is huge, guys. We've been waiting for this for most probably several months, and it is now all operational. So again, if you're on the call, Deanna, let me know if you're on the call and if you can see this. What radius do you have this set up?
Yeah, actually, I was just going to butt in. So we've tested with Deanna, and actually the kilometer is set to 15.6, and that's actually enough for her to be able to see it from where she's at.
Okay, so can you drop that down to 5 kilometers? And the reason being is that 15.6 that's most probably how she got the distance. It's not how the crow flies. So it's going to be a straight line. So if you drop that down to say 3 kilometers, she should not be able to see that no more.
Yeah, we tested below that number and she was not able to see it. But
Perfect.
I can drop it again if you need to. Yeah.
No, that's good. As long as you've got it. Now, You've done the same with Sylvia this morning, and Sylvia tested with her sister, and Daniel tested with one of his friends, and it's working in Africa, and it's working out in, where is it where Sylvia's?
Mauritius. And it's also working in the Philippines, too. We tested Aldrin and Giselle in the Philippines. So.
Okay. So, guys, we're going to be doing some more testing, okay, so you know, on this app. This is life-changing for us, for our sponsors, because then we can start directing to the sponsors. What does that mean to you? Inside our supporters is where our sponsors will go. Once our sponsors are on board, we can start our monthly bonus prizes. So most probably this month, we'll be able to start using our monthly bonus prizes to be given out. So guys, it's getting kind of heated up around here and exciting. So you guys know what's going on, which means once we've got that identifier and that sponsor is in, say, for example, you don't want somebody to advertise about a Rolex watch in, say, a third world country that can't afford it. A sponsor would say, why would we be reaching out? Now what's happened is we now can identify the market, which means it goes into the supporters link. When you open the supporters link, you'll have the opportunity. And this is not going to happen today, guys. This is most probably going to be sometime next week. We'll be starting to add in the supporter links. Now, remember, you're always going to get up to 5 of these totally free. And then after that, you'll have the option to take on and get more. If you take the full monthly package, it is $10 a month. What is guaranteed is that you can get 1,000 entries in the in your choices if you take the $10 a month. So it's well worth the investment if you want to do that. It's going to be $2.99 that will open up X, $3.99 will open up X. And these will be the sponsors to get discounts, cruises, things like that. So that's exciting. And we couldn't get this put together until we identified the banners. And now we got the banners working that it's in that area. The other thing I want to show you guys is this. And I think we still have it. Justin, do you know which one this post to? Is that a ticket banner or is that just AAP? What is that one?
That's actually just going to be a normal ticket banner. Yeah.
Right. So each banner now is going to be identified, guys. So as you start to see this weekend on Saturday onwards, what's going to happen is when you go through here, we're going to come up with some kind of a code along the bottom that you guys will know. So if it's got a 1 star in the corner, it means that it's a banner for ticket sales. We're going to come up with something by Saturday and we'll share it with you. But most common sense thing will be if you read the banner, you'll have a good idea. This is the test one we got right now. So when I come back to Facebook, when I post that right now, share 5 free entries. I'm going to go.
And we do have an AAP one that we just put up this morning as well that we're testing. So.
Oh, really? So I'm going to say, hi, Kelly and gang. Okay. I'm going to post that. Okay. That's gone over. That's posted. It's gone up. Now, when I come over to the Facebook page, that will be posted right there in my stream just now, just done. I always like to go over to my own actual page. You will see it. When I'm in here, I Kelly and gang. When I click on this now takes me over to my own independent page. Across the top, you will see that will change out in a second. It just loaded, and that's me. So now you're on your AAP program page. Now, I don't know if Sean already went through this or not, but very quickly, this is how it works. So now, when you share that banner or you use that prefix code to come to this, so you'll capture that, put it on your back of your business card, whatever, when it's AAP, because your QR code at the current time will only pick up your ticket sales. However, we do plan to have alternate QR codes inside the app that you'll be able to pick the one for your AAP program or whatever. Now, the difference is when you come down to the bottom, obviously there's a new look. You guys are looking at it. The text is in for approval to be replaced. You'll be able to see that. And then what's going to happen is it's got your referral code right there locked into it. They must complete all the fields. All the fields get completed. Then down at the bottom, it says, please note, in order to qualify for the following images are necessary for your verification process. Upload your business license and corporate papers. Click upload the file. Upload image of outside of your store or the business. upload an image of the inside of your business. These 3 images is what our technology, we have an AI that now goes and looks at them images, goes out onto Google, goes and looks at your physical address and says, okay, they're good. When you hit that submit form, we get a report over that comes over directly to here. And it tells us about the images, the address, and everything else. This is now goes into research for 6 hours, up to 6 hours. So there'll be an email that goes out directly to them. That email goes out to them and says, thank you very much for submitting your application to be in AAP program. That will go out, and as soon as the images have been approved, that yes, this is the store, yes, this is a business, then what will happen is there'll be an approval email that arrives, and in that approval email, it's got what to do next. It's got a video, it's got some other information as well that goes into that. That then, they have their own code. Their code, instead of starting with a player, PLA, is going to start with AAP. So they have their own code, and then they're off. Every time they go and put that QR code up inside their store location and people buy a ticket, you guys get rewarded. Guys, this is huge. Why is this huge? Because in the round robin program that's available for you now and all the new people coming on through to the end of the month, what will happen is one of these stores will fall into your round robin. Okay, somebody's bound to get one of these tomorrow. Okay, it's that simple. The email campaign for 2.5 million emails is going out to businesses. They will sign up and go through the process, and it's going to fall into your round robin. So, guys, this is a no-brainer. Guess what? We've got the same design for the corporation. We've got the same design for the loyalty program, which is the co-branding program. We've got the same design for the nonprofit, but we're not releasing the nonprofit as of today. Now, additionally, on top of that, guys, you will find we have done some differences. We found out that there was a huge drop-off in the sign-up of ticket sales, what was not coming from individuals like yourselves. And that was because there was no credibility. So what we've done, this top part's not finished yet. We got some compression to do and change it around. But what we've done is we've moved some things around on the Avazoo.com site. So this is Avazoo.com. They come over here. We wanted to build in some credibility for you to get started. Yes, we know we've got mega superstars coming on board, but until they see certain things and the paperwork signed, and I believe we're doing really good with everything, there doesn't seem to be any delays. Of course, they want to see the dollars being spent in advertisement, but I do expect us to have some celebrities on here before the end of the month. This is April. In the meantime, we use the tools we've got. This will generate some people immediately credibility. We also took the testimonials here that you see. These are you guys. Thank you for supporting us. These are people that are talking about us and they come into the program, right? This has now been moved from the bottom up higher. So now they'll have this to look at and say, oh, okay, well, I don't know that person, but he was dancing with the stars with Sarah Jennings, and there's Dr. Hans. We're going to have a click, find out more. It will take them over to it. We also found out through our stat counter that these pages weren't getting open. People were coming to this website and they were looking at it and going down and looking at different things. We followed the heat map. But what they weren't doing was looking and clicking, opening these. They didn't realize that once you click on it, it opens up all these additional links. So we've made some changes on there that are being pushed this afternoon so we can answer them, and then people can come in here. For example, close. We can close that back up. That wasn't there. We can come down here. We can say, okay, what does it say about Hans? So it goes in and talks more about Hans and some of the success of what he's done and why he's the chairman. So that part's all been completed. We're going to take this, what you see, or something similar to that, and that is also going to be in the corporate sponsorship, also in the loyalty program, also in the AAP program as well at the top. So there is some credibility in there. So guys, that's where we are currently on what we're doing at the moment. We also want to let you know about the 1,000 coupon, the reward program. That is officially started. Okay, and I brought Carol on the call. She's going to quickly highlight what the the reward program is. So it's important for you guys to understand that. So she's going to come on in a minute when she's ready. Come on, Carol, whenever you're ready. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go through a couple more things and we'll open up for some Q&A. But guys, what you're missing here right now, that you've got a lot of people that are signed up haven't made their payment. They are going to lose out the opportunity. Go back to them, get them to pay, let them know that, hey, they can get in the round robin. All they got to do is go and like it, post it, just like we've done. That's 2 postings that you've got to do. Now, the new people that coming on every Monday, we will increase it to 3 postings. So this started this Monday. You are now you're kind of locked into the old program. You only got to 2 postings. You get somebody new come on this week that signs up. They've only got 2. Next week on Monday, they will have to post 3 postings per day in 2 of the events. The week after on Monday, when it comes down to the last week, they will have to post 4 times and obviously go over and do 2 and then 3 postings in the CRs in the YouTube. Even though we want to give them the opportunity, we want to say thank you to you guys because of what you've done. So if you bring on people, even though they're going to get into that round robin for free, no additional work, nothing else, they're going to actually have to do a little bit more postings to the end of the month. The methodology behind this madness is getting them into a habit. If we can get them into a habit now each week posting, I can actually say to the regulator, hey, they went up and beyond. They're posting 3 times. They're posting 4 times. They're going to the YouTube channel. Look at some of these comments. Guys, my hat off to you. Some of the comments you guys are making is absolutely awesome. And thank you so much. It's helping all around. When this email drops tonight and people open up tomorrow and they look at the link and they see our YouTube, excuse me, they're going to see the results inside here, and then bingo, they're going to drop into under somebody in that round robin. So Carol, do you want to take a quick minute, say hi to everybody, and at the same time tell people a little bit about the reward program, because every day could make you that person who wins the $1 million. One sign up today. So we got to get back to let people know that this reward program is very, very special. I put a lot of time and effort into it, and I want to see people succeed. So do you want to share how that works with a few people? You're on mute. So, Carol, I'm going to guess, because you just muted yourself, it showed up. So what I want you to do, down at the bottom of the screen, there's a little word that says settings. Click on that settings word, and then it's going to open up a little window for you. When it opens up the window, the 3rd item down should say audio. Click on that audio, and it's going to give you a default mic, or it's going to give you some other mic you're working from. Can you just look at that? And if Hawk, if you're anywhere around, see if you can help her out, brother. All right, while she's working that out, then I'll continue. All right, so Justin, on the reports coming in from the postings of the banners and the comments, is there anything you need us to do any different right now than what we did before? Work on that, guys. I'm going to just take you out of the room right now while you work on it and fix it. But Justin, is there anything different you want people to do in testing? Remember, the more we've got them to do, the easier it is for me to give them more orphans when they come into the round robin. But is there anything you need them to do?
I would just say the only thing I would recommend is anytime you're doing a type of test like that, to screenshot any postings that you do or any comments. Pretty much anytime you have a record or something like that, just in case for us in the future, if we need to go back and look at it, we have it for records. So I'd say that's the biggest thing. But other than that, just keep doing what everyone's doing. And we're looking at the numbers early, and it's looking pretty good, pretty promising. So, and we're tracking twice a day at least. So I don't know if you want to comment a little bit more on that, but.
No, the only other thing I've got for you guys is this, as is in what I think is something special. We want to put a testimonial video. Now, look, I watched a movie years ago. It was called Tommy Boy. Some of you may remember the movie. Chris, I can't think of Chris's last name. He died, but a great comedian. But it was called Tommy Boy, and he went on the road, and he was a salesman traveling around selling brake pads. So I don't know if any of you remember the movie, but he was under pressure. Chris Harley, yeah. And he was under pressure pitching this large establishment, and the guys turn around and shows him another brake pad, and on the box he goes, this guy's got a guarantee. And he said, quote, something like this, right? I won't quote it, but a guarantee is just something typed on the box. It's not the product. So the reason I just brought that up with you guys is I started thinking about this over the weekend when I was coughing and splattering. We all want testimonials, right? And we see all these celebrities that are doing it, and I want them just as much as you, obviously, on board. However, what is really a true person that endorses our product? It's you guys. So what I want to do, with your guys' permission, that we have, I don't know how many people on the front page as testimonials, how many people that get on the call. We know we got the movie and the documentary we want to do. What I thought we could do is we could actually put a video on our website of you guys saying something about Avazoo and what we're doing. So if any of you have a interest to be on camera, yes, you can do your hair and shave your beard and whatever else you do. You want to look good, that's fine. Or if you want to be out on the fishing boat like Elias and he does a video, what we're going to do is take that and we're going to put a little video together, which is going to be on the front of our website, where people can actually talk in reality, real people like you are, not fake people like sometimes you see on TV commercials and advertisement talking about a product. I actually think if I was buying from some site and I see a picture of an image of some superstar, but I can see normal people like me are talking about how this is working, what it's doing, how it's going to make a change, I think I would actually most probably buy the ticket because of real people like yourself. So if any of you would like to be on that camera, we're going to introduce it Saturday, and we're going to tell you what form to go to so you can add up. Now, here's the cool thing. You can do this from your own environment, and then you can send us the recording, and then our editors would put it together. You can do it from a green screen where you go in, or you can do it in a environment through Zoom where we can have multiple people. But we thought it would be really cool, might be a farmer sitting on a tractor, and he stops the tractor and he's out in the middle of the farm and say, I got into Avazoo because I'm concerned with all the natural disasters that one day I may not have any crops, and I know they're going to be there to help me. And that could be a farmer, or it could be somebody in their household, a housewife, or somebody. Hey, I got involved in Avazoo because I see all these other ones and blah, blah, blah. And then Kelly, why did you do it? And so on and so on. So guys, I was talking to the director and he said, Dave, you get a few cuts like that, we can put that together and put it up on the site. We also can use that in the documentary. We can also use that in the video. Anybody that opts to do that, I hate to entice people with free entries and things of that nature, but I will, after you've done it, tell you what your reward is. And it's more on free entries. But I can't do it before because I don't want to entice you to upgrade and talk. I want you to be as honest as you can be. Tell people less and deliver more is what I live by. So if you guys have an interest in doing that on Saturday, we're going to go through that a little bit more so you guys know exactly how to do that, what to do. Then we'll do all the cuts, put it together, make it look a very good video that we'll put up on our site to give some more credibility to the site. We do know that when we went live with the site in March 1st or 2nd, actually, the sales went down. And it took me 3 or 4 days of getting back from vacation to say, hey, what's happened? And I said, okay, well, one of the big changes is we took out Dr. Hans and Jay off of the front page. So we put that back in. We have not yet seen the difference because it only went live about an hour or two ago. So we haven't yet seen the difference. But we do believe having somebody there that will give some more credibility. I believe if there's a video there, people will watch a video about you guys that will certainly they can listen to you. Look, and I don't care if you stand there. Look, I've been waiting 2 years to do this. I'm so excited. I don't, we waited on technology. It doesn't matter about negative things because there isn't any negative in my mind. We can always overcome them. So, Hawk, are you good to come back in? And do you have the microphone going?
Now.
All right, good. So
right. Let me give it back over to.
Cool. Well, hey, Hawk, anything you want to say to these wonderful, fine people before you hand over to the most important person in your life?
You got that statement exactly right. No, Dave, as always, I'm just so happy to be involved. And it has been a journey. It hasn't been a trip. It's been a journey. And I can see the finish line out there in the short future. And I'm telling you, everybody that's involved with this program that sticks with it, and it takes stick-to-itiveness. Some people want to quit, you can quit. I can't entice you to stay. But the ones that make that internal decision to go to the end, their dreams are going to be achievable. And we're doing it right now. I can see it coming, Dave.
Right, I'm going to show you something. I had a call this morning that you was on for some of our team talking about some things that I thought was very important to. And I want to just quickly show everybody here to get you to don't expect more. Excuse me. Don't expect more than what's available kind of thing. So let me know, Justin or Hawk, can you see that page?
Yes.
All right, guys, this is a confidentiality sheet. It's actually our actual sheet that we do, just so you know. So this is where we are, was at the first of the year, confidentiality spreadsheet updated January, ticket sales, everything. So this is the actuary, what's done, that's gone into the whole program. It's what we work off of. The pre-launch, like we were sharing with you before, obviously February now is April, 390,000. So this is where the campaigns are going, radio, shows, everything else, the 90-day startup cost. But what I wanted to do this morning, we showed people that the expectation of the company. We knew we had a big challenge to find out what the CP cost was. The CP cost is in everything you guys do. Cost per order, cost per member, cost per sale. CP cost is known naturally in marketing. The CP cost was the big challenge for us to get. It means that we have to spend $5.23. And every time we spend $5.23 in marketing, somebody is going to buy one of these tickets, $20 ticket, $50 ticket. We know 76% of people in the $1.6 billion Powerball and the Euro drawing, they spent $100. So we know right off the get-go, 76% of these people are going to bring in $3.8 billion. These are capped at 5 million tickets, 5 million tickets. Then it opens up for the corporate and obviously the syndicate. Guys, this was the hardest number for us to find. It took us over 10 years to get that number, but we are nowhere near that number right now in ticket sales in the sense of what it costs us. But what I want to show you, we went through this morning so people can truly get an understanding. So 70% is in the green line here. It's the escrow account where the money goes, company revenue and ticket sales. Concentrate on the bottom line. So I scroll along. It was supposed to be February, and we were supposed to start a marketing campaign in February. We would have ended up with 143,000 tickets in the month of February. So some of you, I had an email from somebody the other day and said, hey, Dave, I'm glad you're back. Can you tell me how many tickets we sold? Are we up to 1 million yet? Guys, I would love to say, yes, we're up to 1 million. It doesn't quite work like that. In any form of lotteries, any kind of, I hate using the word gambling, but any kind of events, whether it's a race, horse race, nobody does link to it gets further down the road. The design of the free entries is to get people to do things quickly. However, if you look, month 1, 143,000, month 2, 1 million, month 3, 7.4 million. And then, of course, on month 5, that will bring us up to our 49 million tickets, and we'll be over. So, guys, it's not the increase is in the last 30 days where it jumps up dramatically. So just want to let you, you went through this with me this morning, Hog. don't worry if you go to the gallery and you see 10 ticket sales this morning and 20 tomorrow and 5 the next day. That is standard in the industry. Obviously, we got to start advertising, and then it will increase. However, some of the things we just discussed, I think, will increase it a lot more. But Carol, let's talk to these folks. These are our family. These are people we care about, and we put together a reward program, which in my opinion is second to none. Would you like to share it with some of these folks so they are exactly aware of it?
Yes, Dave. And can you hear me now?
We can hear you.
Good. Me and technology, we are not the best friends, but I tell you, I am learning daily, and I am so proud to be a part of Avazoo. And this rewards program is outstanding. It is based on ticket sales, and it is open to everyone. It doesn't make any difference if you're a player, and even new players that come in can be in the rewards program. You need to register, and the program will last until the last ticket sales, and it is based on your ticket sales. And the cash prize ranges from $1,000 to $1 million. And that is awesome. And there's 1,000 places in there. There's also gifts that are associated that have been randomly drawn. And you don't know where they are. And even we didn't know where they are. And no one, I don't think Dave will know until the last ticket is sold where they stand. And there are 300 of those random gifts. And
no, actually, Carol, just so you
300.
know, we will actually show exactly right. So it's going to be 1 in 3. So it follows the same methodology we've got. So there will be 333 winning strange odd numbers. However, that number will be shown on a live form so people will see it. So let's use Kelly, because we always love using Kelly. Actually, just so everybody knows, Kelly went out yesterday on a vacation. I don't know if she's still there with her son and her husband to this like beautiful lake and pond and water stream. She's just having a good time right now. Hopefully we can all do that together one day down the road. But we use Kelly often because of who she is and what she does. Kelly goes out and sells tickets. Today she'll be able to look and say, okay, I'm number 999. I'm that far down the list. But she can say, oh, if I get to 662, I can win that worldwide cruise. Or guys, whatever's number it is and whatever the prize is. So we want people to be able to set their goals, Carol. Obviously, the goal number 1 is to win the $1 million because that's money. However, we wanted to make sure people had all money prizes, which there is from first all the way through to 1,000. And we also wanted to make sure that they could look and say, oh, okay, I can get another 10 ticket sales out next week before the end. I can get to that next big prize that I want on there, because some have got student educational benefits. Some have got transportation benefits. Some have just got retirement benefits. So there's lots of good things. So on Saturday, guys, we want to go back through this because this is what it's all about. That reward program and, of course, the round robin. The round robin, when I say will end, we will cut that off here on the end of April. And by the way, to register for your to get into the reward program, I believe we extended that date to the 15th of April. Is that correct, Carol?
I have not heard an exact date, but I knew it would be extended because of the purchasing the tickets right now. We were having difficulty, so I did not have a firm date.
I know we mentioned on a call a couple of weeks ago, 2-3 weeks back, that we're going to extend the sign-up process. Now, what the sign-up process is, guys, is a little, and Sean's on the call, we can ask him to come back on. But basically, on your dashboard, not in the app, when you go into your main dashboard from web browser, there'll be a little pop-up that says, enter me in the competition or the reward program, enter me in the reward program. All you got to do is click on it, and there will be a little thing there that says the terms of the reward program. And I think they're very minor. One of them is you have to sign up at least a minimum of 25 people. And there was a couple of very minor stuff. Once you click on that, you're registered. The registration window will be for 60 days. So if it is April the 15th, which I think it is, it will go for 60 days. So you don't have to panic to register for it. However, you want to register as soon as you can, because as soon as you register, obviously these people are starting to go under you. You'll get access then to the form to show where you are on your ticket sales. And then you can decide where you want to be. Do you want to go for the $1 million win or one of the other cash prizes at the top 10? Or do you want to go for a student loan? Now, you can pay this forward. So we will not offset your prizes. So, for example, if you win a scooter, motorcycle, maybe Carol wins that and she doesn't want to go out for a ride, so she can pay that forward to somebody else. She can't sell it. She can't. It's a gift. We're giving it as a gift. Once it's given to you, you can do what you want. We have no right over that. But you can't pre-sell it or something of that nature. You take it as a gift, and then what you do afterwards is obviously up to you. However, you can pay it forward. So if you win a gift, say, of around the world cruise, and it's going to take 3 months, and that number is 219, and you land on that figure, that's where you are at the top 1,000. You landed at 219. You've got a 3-month cruise. But unfortunately, because of your family, you have to stay at home and take care of your in-laws, or you've got pets, you got to stay and take care of your pets. You can't sell that. It's going to be given to you as an option to pay it forward. So in other words, you can give it to somebody else, but it will be awarded in your name or somebody else. Otherwise, it comes to you, and then you would have to sell it directly, and I'm not sure if you can even do that on something like a cruise. So it's kind of exciting, but there are a few terms and conditions that we've had to do to make sure it meets the requirements we do. That should be, I believe, the 15th of April. It is. Okay, Sean's
yeah, that's what I have in my notes.
Yeah. All it is a little pop-up on your dashboard when you go, and it just says, I want to join the reward program. It's nothing else. I agree with the terms and conditions. You can click on it, open it. It won't be the whole long terms and conditions. It will just be about the reward program, and then you're off and running. So anything else, Carol, or are we good?
Well, we have to remember that this is retroactive to the sales that you have already done.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you do not have to have your 25 tickets before you register. Get registered. Now, in order to qualify for any of the gifts or prizes, you must meet that 25 ticket qualification.
But you've got the whole term of the raffle, all 50 million tickets to qualify. So if you start off slow and you only get 1 or 2, and then you don't get nothing for a week or 2, and then you get 1 a month later, as long as you got them 25 before the 50 million has been sold, you qualify, and then you're in the top, if you obviously meet the top 1,000. This is for players, it is for distributors, it is for all and everybody that's part of the family. The big thing I want you to push on is the round robin, guys. The round robin, if you're not a greedy type person, you should understand how rewarding that will be for many, 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 many people. I mean, look, you might get one co-branding program that sign up from an email campaign, and it falls under you, and they want 100,000 tickets. Okay, all of a sudden that is life-changing in so many different ways. So guys, you want to sign up your people. Again, the first week is begun. It started on Monday, and we're now Wednesday, and as long as you do your postings, go into the banners, you're doing something up and beyond, then we can get you into the round robin. Next Monday, for people that want to sign up, they can still get into the round robin, but instead of 2 posts, they'll have to do 3 posts. We'll explain it on Saturday. And then the following Monday, which will be the last Monday, then what will happen is they'll go to 4 posts, and they've got to do that only literally for that week before they happen. Now, the other thing I wanted to share with you guys very quickly, if I can put it up, everything is set for the Mumbai show, where we are going to be. I know I'm going to bring it up a little bit at the weekend, but we did get our booth space. So for some of you that are coming in, Angela got this all locked in. I think it was yesterday. So let me quickly pull up the so you can see where we're going to be. So if you got any of you are coming out to the show, you will actually see the. I'm just trying to find it right now. So you'll actually see. Let me pull that up. Show you that screen. Carol, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it so much. Present, share screen. And just verify me that that's working, please.
Yes, we can see it.
Right, so this is the Mumbai show, which is at the main conference center there. That's where Avazoo is. We've got our booth already laid out. We got some pop-up screens right here, pop-up screens right there. We've got back screening in here, back screening down here. And we're right over by the buyer's lounge. And we're also close to, I don't know if you can see this because of the TV, but obviously we got lots of different people we're next to, from Bangkok to Saigon tourist travel, Berlin, which will be working with the people what was at the German show, all the way through to the Spain tourist office. So hopefully we're going to be able to explain to them. And the Al Gordo, I've come up with a unique concept that if somebody joins us and they join the Al Gordo, we can offer them some free entries from their ticket from the Al Gordo, what they do. So you can see it's a big show that's going on. They're expecting, I think it's all over here if you want to go to it. It's ITB-India, ITB-India, right there if you want to put that somewhere. Let me put it over there, post a comment, paste. So, right, so there's the show. I've just posted that on your comments if you want to look at it. You can see it as different things on here, what the event is at a glance, the physical booths, the options and things like that. So guys, that's all done. We're just finalizing the flights. Paul will be there, Nigel will be there, I will be flying out, and Mushra, who does all of our new banners, he is from Bangladesh. He'll be flying in as well, so he's really excited to come to the show. So we'll be there. And so any part of that, well, we originally was going to have a few more people there, but the flight to get there is such an awkward flight to get, and the time what it takes. So guys, as of right now, that's set, ready to go. And now I'm done. So if we got any Q&A, just we'll handle it. If not, I am going to get back to work. I'm sitting around doing nothing.
All right. Well, we do have some questions in the chat if you want to
awesome. Rock and roll.
take a shot at those. Cool. Awesome. All right. So the first question here is, my question is regarding Instagram inside the app. The banner and a link while posting is not clickable. And I know it's from Instagram and not from Avazoo. And my suggestion is it possible to change the platform and replace it with another social media?
We have other social medias that we wanted to talk to, but there is a requirement need from their end with an API. And a lot of the platforms will not provide an API. Now, I want to share with you for the first time ever. I was in, can't remember where it was. It was Egypt, or it could have been in some part of the flight. I could not post on a couple of the sites. What it was I wasn't allowing enough time for it to load. The internet was so slow. So, but yes, we will go back and visit. Sean is listening. We'll go back and see what other platforms we can get on. I know we're a little cautious, like what's going on. If you know about TikTok around the world, we don't want to get caught up in all that political nonsense. So we're going to be cautious which ones we go to, but we will go back and look at it and see if we can find some more. I know MySpace was going to work, but the problem is nobody uses MySpace no more. And of course, every time we put a banner out there, it gives you more options to do that. But we will go and look and see what we can do. And but one of the things you may want to check is let it sit longer and then see if it posts, just in case that is your problem, like it was my problem. The internet hadn't connected, allowing it to post. Next question, Just.
Okay, great. And actually, if I could just add to that, I know with Instagram, the way it's designed is that when you do make a post, the image is not clickable. That's just the way Instagram's designed that way. So unlike Facebook, where you would click on the banner, it would redirect you to that sales page or that landing page. In Instagram, it doesn't technically work that way because of the way they have it designed. So it's not an Avazoo thing. It's more of an Instagram issue or their design. So
perfect.
Okay, great. All right. So Next question here is from Julie. She says, where are we with referrals that have paid for their ticket with cryptocurrency, but their dashboard does not reflect this?
They've all been contacted. Everybody's aware of them. There is 8 of them. There is some red flags on a couple of people because other people have made their payment for them, but they've all been contacted to let them know that they'll have an answer by Friday. We're expecting to have it secured tomorrow. It's to do with what they call the mother wallet, and the mother wallet is not sending the signal. It collected the money. In fact, Justin, you can answer the question. You and your team have been out and reached out to each and every one of them. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yep. Thanks to Roy and Sean's work earlier today, we prepared a statement that they've already been in contact with. And basically, everything should be close to resolved by 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. And they're working diligently to get that resolved for everyone. So, and we did even compensate them some free entries for their amazing patience while we were investigating.
Cool. So as of that's where it sits, Julie. But there is, so we and I hate to say this on a call, but there are some people on this call that have done some stuff that's put you into the red flag category. And of course, I know who you are, and I know you people. And by the way, Julie, congratulations. I don't know if any of you know this, but she just announced her and her husband that I have not yet met, but looking forward to meeting one day. They have a new one coming into the family. So congratulations on that. I hope you have a wonderful pregnancy. That'd be awesome. But guys, be real careful. We know you in the red flag. We've been able to save you already. But if you're making a payment for somebody else and using your credit card, or you're in the US and you're trying to make a payment for somebody outside the US, don't risk it. You're going to lose everything. And if you got 10,000 free entries, 30,000 free entries, think about it logically. Think about it with an engineering brain. You got that many entries. There's no guarantee, but you're pretty sure you're going to get a prize. Don't blow that trying to help somebody out for a $20 payment. I know some of you, and one guy was completely honest with me and said, well, the reason I bought them 3 tickets is I wanted to qualify in the into the round robin. Guys, don't risk it. You really don't risk it. Just don't go out and pay for somebody else. Put the money in an envelope and give it to them when you see them, and let them go and make the payment. But don't use any of your devices, your phone numbers. Somebody had in their secondary phone number, I can't remember it was, had a person's number in the US. That red flagged, and you just don't want to lose out. But anyway, Julie, we got people covered in the NFTs, and I would think by Friday, not only will that be fixed, but there won't be any issues. It's only certain places that have created the problem in the mother wallet, but everything is good. Right, next question.
Okay. My question today is, I am doing my homework daily. I'm assuming that's Avazoo homework. But the issue is I can't make a comment on the video from the supporters.
Okay, so you need to have a YouTube account. The only thing I can think of off the bat is you can't make a comment. You have a YouTube account. Open up a YouTube account. It's very simple. There's no money, no credit card. And then once you've got the YouTube account, you can make a comment. That's the only thing I can think of right now, because I know we're getting comments going through the roof. So, which is fantastic.
Yep, I was thinking the same thing. I think maybe they just don't have a YouTube account. So yeah, open one up. It's free, and you should be able to comment pretty easily that way.
Yeah, and if you want privacy, guys, you don't actually have to open a YouTube in your name. You can call it a username. You can pick something you want to use. Don't use Avazoo and tie it together. That's against terms and conditions. Don't lose your ticket at this stage. Guys, we're in the final inning here, so don't go mess up anywhere, please, please, especially with what's going on and getting you into the round robin. That I absolutely don't want to see any issues with any of you. All right, next up, Just.
Okay. Concerning the round robin, should we comment again if we've already commented on a YouTube video some months ago?
Right. So you're only going to be able to comment what I don't know, Just. Can you only comment once? Because if you go back a second time, it allows you to correct your existing comment, right?
Yeah, you could make an edit to a comment that you've already made in the past, but you could comment multiple times. So if you needed to comment again, you could do that.
Yeah, so you can go in and comment again. I wasn't 100% sure. So you can make another comment. You could put something like, I was here 8 months ago, thought it was a great concept. And after being in with different calls and knowing what's going on and how the company's doing, I've learned so much more. Join us on a call in the morning. So you could comment something like that would help the company. But also your comment gets seen. And then, of course, we add that. The other thing what I said, guys, is stick your comments you do in the CRC. They're getting counted in there. So to make sure that we got them. I'm doing this for what we call a CYA. You all know what that means. But when the regulator says to me, hey, why did you put so-and-so inside the round robin, I'm going to say, look, they went out and made these postings. This is what they wrote. So we're collecting them for what you post. So make sure after you've done it, get it into the CRC and encourage people in the CRC to be part of this. There are people in the CRC do not even know what's going on with the round robin. Guys, we're a family. You help each other out when you're a family. We haven't got any stray nephews here doing something wrong. Let's help each and everybody out. One cause, one love. So let's focus on that. One cause to help the next person, help that person. One love doesn't mean to say, it doesn't mean your color, your religion, whatever. It's one cause, one love. End of story. Next question.
I love that. And I think this is a great way to segue this comment that I want to mention. It says, I don't have a question, but I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you, Dave and Avazoo, for this incredible opportunity you have given us all. So I wanted to mention that. There's a lot of great comments, obviously, throughout the
Guys,
live streams.
you missed the point. Let me tell you something. You missed the point. It's my thank you to you. I went years with just one or two or three people. I went with my best friends telling me, you're never going to do that. You're mad. People think I'm crazy right now. They think I'm a nutcase, right, for what I'm doing. My thanks is to you guys to not only see the vision, but to understand what we're trying to do and accomplish us getting there. Being an old general contractor, you could put in the foundation a little crooked, and then your wall would go up a little crooked, and then your roof would be on a little crooked. And before you know it, the walls aren't straight, it leaks in the house, so on and so on. By having you as a core foundation, understanding what's happening and how it's going and seeing some of your responses in the CRC, the amount of burden that you've taken off of our shoulders is amazing. I mean, that's just the one word. So it's not you thanking me, it's us, me and the team thanking you guys for seeing the vision and understanding that we don't get things right every day. We have problems and things happen and I get sick and, my job is to do what I do and other people's jobs to do what they do. When you got one person missing, things kind of get messed up. We got some nice momentum going again. I don't want to get sick again. And of course, going off to Mumbai for a week, I want to make sure that we somehow still get on the calls and do things. So, but the point being is, guys, I thank you for all your beautiful comments, but it's us, you, right? We couldn't be where we are today without you. Could we get there in the future? Maybe. But right now, to get us where we've got, like these comments on these videos and showing to the world that we are not one person, we're a real entity and going out. That's all you guys. And don't ever let anybody take that away from you. That's why it's so important for you to be in the documentary, so important for you to be in the film, so important for you to be at the event. So I can hug you and give you a kiss and have a cocktail with you if that's what you want, or just break bread and just have a good time. So guys, it's us thanking you. We appreciate it. You've seen what was put into my mind and we've taken it to the next level together. And I thank you very much for that. All right, Just, what else we got?
That's it for questions from my end.
Cool. Carol, you got something to say?
Yes, I do. Can you hear me okay?
Did you add yourself to the screen?
Yeah. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay, one of the things that we need to do today to be sure everybody gets credit for being on this call, you need to make a comment if you're on YouTube or Facebook. We do not track Instagram. unless you want a registration real quick. I think Justin prepared one.
So here's what I'll do to make it easier, because we might have lost some people. So
Okay.
the word of the day is I love you. I love you. And on Saturday, when Justin does the form, you will need to put that answer in from Wednesday's call. That way,
Okay.
get out to everybody that already got off the call, and we don't lose people. So what we'll do is I love you is the word of the day, right? And what you'll do is on Saturday's call, when you come on, you will put that in the form as well. That makes it real cool.
Okay. Thank you very much. Everybody was so busy this morning doing all their tests and everything. So it just kind of slipped between
But
the cracks.
remember, there won't be a form today. It'll be
Nope.
on Saturday. You'll be asked about Wednesday's call that you attended. Awesome. Good catch,
Great.
Carol. That's
Thanks,
why I
Carol.
love you guys too. All right. Just anything come up? We're all good to rock and roll?
We're good to rock and roll.
All right, guys. So Thursday's tomorrow, Friday. I'm not sure if Kelly does call Thursday or Friday, or Elias. Hopefully they do keep everybody updated what's needed. I'm sure they do. However, Saturday we'll do the call. There's a couple of things I'm going to be doing on Saturday. Obviously talking about the round robin, which is important. So just get people on the call. When I say get people on, new or old, new people want to hear this as well, because truly, Graham made a nice comment the other day, which I thought was awesome. Graham's been around in network marketing organizations and group, been very professional businessman, done all kinds of things over his career. And he come along and said, Dave, you just can't do any more for people. And what you've done, this is such a great opportunity for anybody to get involved. So guys, let's not forget that person. Let's not leave them behind. Reach out to them, get them on a call on Saturday. Let's have some fun. And then we'll do the round robin. We'll go through the reward program. And if we have any issues come up, we will. And then when I got some new stuff coming, because we're doing the emails hit tonight, be able to give you some updates. So be blessed, everybody. Thank you so much. Inside the app, you'll see some different banners. We've had great comments on the banners, guys. Thank you so much for that. But they will be directed differently. So the banners now will be posted to your will be posted to your AAP program, your corporate. So when you click on the different banners, now your marketplace to get new customers is hugely different. So remember, above the banner, make sure you put your statement so people understand what it is, so business people can see out there. All right, guys. Kathy's on. So that's awesome. So we got a lot of people back on. Love to all of you guys. Be blessed. You're always in my thoughts and in my prayers. We will see you on Saturday, and we'll have a good time. Thanks, Carol. Thanks, Sean. And thank you, Justin. And I love you guys too.